Well, welcome back. In this week's Weather-Wise segment, I figured I'd go real in-depth about this upcoming system we're talking about and what we're looking at as meteorologists to figure out what's going to happen and the variations between our models that we are looking at. So the first one we're going to look at, this is our GFS model. This is at 1 o'clock Saturday morning, so just after the midnight hour. We're going to start things off with snow late Friday afternoon, continues into the evening, but then we're expecting, as you can see, this switch over to some rain for our southern towns and cities as we then move into about 7 o'clock in the morning. Rain more widespread, but still the Dover area expected to maybe see some ice and snow, and then we all gradually switch back to snow as we head through the afternoon and then evening hours, and this is right around 7 o'clock Saturday. Now, a completely different model shows a very similar forecast, but slightly different, and it all depends on that freezing line. This is a 1 o'clock, snow across the entire peninsula. It does have some rain sliding in for the southern counties, but then as we move to closer to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we then switch back to snow. So this model is forecasting more snow as we go through the afternoon and evening hours and not that big change in rain. So I also want to explain that this is what we're looking at for accumulations. This black line that we see, that's the average, and then the different colored lines, those are different runs. So those are different models we're looking at. This is for Dover, this is for Salisbury. Salisbury showing as we go through the afternoon hours closer to about 5 to 6 inches of snow, a little bit more for the Dover area, and then talking about the type of precipitation. Well, here we go, seeing a lot of snow for Dover, but then potentially seeing some rain in the Salisbury area. So what are we looking at for snow totals? I would show you some graphics, but mainly this is what we're looking at for the Salisbury area, 3 to 7 inches, much more to the north because their chances are to see snow is much more consistent. And if you're on the other side of the bay, looking at over a foot of snow.